Okay, I'm gonna look on that thing again.
So it has been a while since I recorded anything, but I did get the John Deere done yesterday. That was hell, but it is done. Christoph is working on the mixer because the weight is dropping overnight.
Yes, a lot for some reason. It just happened.
So one of the scales is messed up out of the 4 or something. We have Henry here. Well, you can't keep shoes on that kid if you paid him to. You got Ava here.
I got my shoes on.
Just barely. They weren't on 2 minutes ago.
We're still waiting for the piston on that. This tractor, we're doing the back tire because it blew a hole on the sidewall, so we can't put a tube or patch in it because it never lasts.
It's a big hole.
Yeah.
Big hole. You can stick your fist through it.
Christoph has already done that to confirm.
I did not fist it, but yeah.
So yeah, we're working on this tire. We were gonna do both, but this tire costed enough, so
We're
gonna run it till that one goes too because it hurts. They cost too much. The Freightliner, we're still waiting on the engine kit to come, so that's why that's not.
Maybe they came into that.
All right, so you're gonna see if it came finally. But we're gonna change this tire out real quick. This sucker is very hard to bend. She is stiff, so we're gonna keep going. This is the shaft on the John Deere that I changed out. Don't mind the mess, but it is what it is. So this is the input shaft to the transmission. You can see he's a daddy's boy. No, that's all I needed. Anyways, you can see it's like a penguin. Right there, it is mangled. So she was not riding even anymore. You can see how the first shaft was shorter, so it only went to right here. And it ate the thread, the teeth right up, and then we put the longer one on, and it came to right here, but the damage is already done. Oh no, it came to right here. But the damage is already done, and it wouldn't ride even. So it sounded like hell in the cab. You get a migraine driving it. So I'm gonna go on to this now. There's gonna be noise because he's rolling around. For being so old and worn out, this tire is actually very stiff. Normally pulling the older ones off is quite easy. But so I guess that one.
We gotta jack it up a little bit now. Can you let go of it? No. Yep. Pretty easy now. That's good. Actually, one second. Oh, you might. Okay. Let's go. It wasn't that bad. There. It wasn't even a bad tire yet.
No.
Could have gone another couple of years.
We would have definitely ran this for another 2 years if it didn't just blow a hole. Now, where did it blow the hole?
Right here. I guess it's not as big, but I think that's the big one. Was there? Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah. Well, when it's squished,
it opened it right up.
it is a good shove your hand right through hole. Now, we have patched a hole like this on the little 84 once on this old tire, but it only lasted for a couple months. But we had to do it because it took a while to get that tire. So this is the new tire. It's also a 620/70 R42. It's a BKT. Normally these are cheap, oddly extremely expensive right now. New tread. That's my hand. And that's how it is on here. So yeah, a lot less. Ferdy is back with the tailgate from Valancourt's because he had to get it welded for the trailer truck because we are working on extending it now, but it was cracked, so we wanted to get it welded first. But we don't have an aluminum welder or anything here to weld aluminum, so he did it for us. How'd that go?
TIG welded it.
Okay.
Yeah. Straighten it out a little bit.
Okay.
And slap some plates on it.
Good. Did you get a sheet of plate or no?
I got. They
Couple?
were like 1 foot.
Oh, that'll be good.
Um.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Those right there are going to be making the hangers for the hinges up top and the back. You gotta go down.
Down a little bit more? Oh yeah. More? Oh yeah. Well, you're pushing the whole tire down. Oh, Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you went down too much.
Want me to go up?
Yeah, now go up. Alright. He let it down way too much at the end. So basically we let it down to pop the top on because I don't feel like lifting it. And then it's already lubed up, and then you can, the first bead, you can kind of just wiggle it on, but you can see how from here, there, it's all the way on. You push it till it drops down the lips, and then you just shove it on. But I'm gonna put the camera down and do it. We got it all but the last like 2 feet. Oh yeah. Pull up, pry it a little. And I'll grab a hammer and we'll smack it on. But sometimes you can get it all the way, sometimes you can't. We got the inside on, we pushed it forwards. And now you might want to get that out because there's a lip and it'll get stuck for you. That little nub right there on the end will screw you.
There we go.
So I'll grab the other bar. Now you can.
I wonder if I can get it out. It's maybe not. Give this a little bit. She doesn't want to go down. Oh, she's not. That's all. There we go.
We're trying to get this top part to bounce down on that second lip. We have it on this one. We need to get on the bottom one to get the bottom part. So it's gonna be a little bit before we pry it over that.
Because otherwise you tear.
You don't want to tear the new rubber. Otherwise,
It'll last a while, but then you'll get a bubble normally in the sidewall.
yeah, no good. Well, it's slowly going. So we gotta hit it a bunch. So I'm gonna put this down and we'll get it. A lot of hitting and persuasion.
And the ice cream.
It doesn't look like it to you, but it is down on the second drop that you see right there. Now we'll be able to finish this, hopefully, because it drops it down. Even if it's just a ½ inch, it does make a lot. Yeah, you can already go a lot more. Okay, we're gonna finish this. So it's almost gonna take the air. This top is forcing it to take more. Is that not the right thread?
I didn't put it on, I'm just holding it.
Oh, it's taking it. It went.
Yep.
So normally, here, you can unscrew your valve stem.
Yep.
Unscrew it like normal.
That screws into it.
And then you take your tip off right there, and that thread will screw right into your valve stem stud. But because it's such a big tire and he didn't need a lot of pressure, he was able to just hold it on there and force the full air in. It made it pop enough on the bead to where it's not leaking off. It's just so you don't
screw this piece so you can screw it in there.
Yeah. It's just little things that not everybody knows. But sometimes you can use an air cannon, but on these bigger tires, it takes more than just a little air cannon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took air. So it's tubeless. Other times, air cannon, and most of the time that doesn't work on these, so we use a lot of ether, like we did on my tractor, the 800s.
Yeah, I did.
We used a lot of ether, and it popped them on there. It's just different ways to put them on. But normally the wider tires like this, they normally take the air because they're so wide. So this is done.
Actually, no, you got 2 more palms on it.
Oh yeah, it has one oil leak in the back, and then the PTO solenoid's bad. You gotta change that too. You gotta pull that tire off though to do it. The other side. So this is taking air. The beads are basically all set. And there's no white in here, but I can tell. It's gonna fill up and be ready to rock and roll, and then we can drop the jacks after. We're probably gonna carry that in now and start working on that, and then we won't need the PTO anyways on this until at least spreading shit. If it has to run dump wagon, it doesn't need it. So we're gonna prioritize the tailgate right now, because that we do need. Okay. So we had to put a significant more amount of air in than we normally run to get it to pop the bead. So I'm letting the air out. We run this tractor at like 20 pounds. Mine runs at like 18. Just different air pressures for different tires. We are making more progress on this. It is the next day. But we have this all welded up, the 2x4 on the side, and then flat plate. I think it's a 1/2 inch thick, I think, right? Yeah. Ferdy grabbed the steel. There's old stuff they had, so it was nice and cheap. Right? Better than $2 a pound.
It was, yeah. So, it works just as good.
Exactly. Much cheaper. It was not $2 a pound. Anyways, we got holes drilled out, 5 on top, 2 on the side. The reason you see tape on there is just so there's no corrosion between the steel and aluminum.
At least for now, yeah. Obviously it's probably break down, but it'll last for a while.
We're guessing for as long as we use it, it'll never give us an issue, because we did that the same with the other trailer, and it was good. Yep. So that's welded on, we'll bolt it on, and then we're gonna lean it up and make the 2 hinge points for both sides.
Well, then we're gonna throw it on, at least on this, we can just put it back on the trailer and we can just bolt it down.
With the
and maybe put a strap on a little higher, and then we can just
we'll design the top hangers on the back of the box. Yep. Christoph's working on the rake, right? There's a reason the door's only a little open for sunlight, but he's out there working on the rake and he's losing weight. Try it, he says.
We grab the skid steer and forks. We're gonna just place it on the
Alright, this is content.
I know.
I didn't know you were recording.
There you go. Head of the game. So yeah, we're gonna spin it around. We're just gonna put it right on the truck, on the trailer. We're gonna tighten it down with the 4 brackets right there. That's just to keep it closed. It's kind of a safety. And then we can work on everything else. That way we know everything lines up right. If we weld everything up there and stuff for all the hinges. Over a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta go in there.
I think you gotta pick the pump up. Yeah.
Wait. Put these in a little bit.
They don't turn.
Oh, they all turn. Okay, that's great. The side ones turn, but we can lock it, Christoph. Wait, whoa.
You gotta back up a little bit to lift it.
Bring it back down.
Now curl it.
Okay. Push it in a little bit, and we're gonna lock the.
He's in.
I guess. Close this up. That way it can't go. We're gonna lock these as well, and then it shouldn't go anywhere. And then
High for me. Yep.
we're gonna lock them in.
Now you're gonna have to lift it, put something underneath it later.
What?
You have to put something underneath it, lift it, and put something underneath
So that way it's in the right place.
So it's a little
It's got to go a
like a quarter of an inch.
Yeah, exactly. And then now we're just gonna work on up there. We're gonna put a plate on the both sides, cut that piece of aluminum off. That way we can go straight up with it, and then make the brackets and stuff for up there. Yeah. Okay. We got the latches closed for now. It's bolted, but we gotta help Christoph. This piece broke last cut, and the other piece that slides in it actually broke last year, and it took all year to get that piece.
I ordered it in like...
You ordered it in the winter.
Yeah.
But it took until like 3 months ago to get it.
Yeah. It took 6 months to get it.
This one luckily came within like a month.
Yeah.
This one's more important. We're switching it out because the other one's off our old rake and it's kind of twisted and it doesn't open and close easy on the locker. It's just a good spare.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Not really, no. I did fall on my face. Right here.
Oh, there.
Where's the hammer? Right here.
Holy mother. It is hot.
Yeah, it is fucking hot out here.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, I was too, taking this one.
He was trying to line up the bushings in there with his finger. He was shaking hands with danger.
Shims, yeah.
Shims, bushings, same thing. Different thing at the same time, but right in there. So right now we're building the hangers on the box. On the inside there's a lip, so we have to splice 2 steels together. So he's got the first hole, I tack welded it on, and then that'll make it go over the lip. So he's drilling the last 4 holes for this one, and we're gonna keep going. So we got this up there right now. Freddie is cutting out the holes in the side plates because we have our hinge points tacked up there. The bushing in the center is in there, but it's not welded all that way. We can move it around to make sure it's straight. He was trying to torch out, he actually did, one.
One side I did so far.
He made this little X. So he's torching out that side hole.
Yeah,
Looks large.
That's fine.
It'll be good to weld in. At least we can make sure it's straight.
Yeah, you want to make sure that the pin is straight so when it picks up it doesn't catch and bind up.
So we're doing that. This is all tacked. And also making it like this, not only did we extend it 19 inches, I think it is here now.
It's probably 17 where our pivot point is.
But doing it like this gives us, I think, another 6 inches, maybe.
So I'm on the other side here. We got that side pretty well all done. I got it all welded up and stuff. Still gotta hit the pin back through. Starting on this side, you see there's a little, they welded on probably just a little support rod or whatever they did. Just gonna cut it off on the top here, support rod here. That way it's flush again on this side. This side on the inside, there is a little lip here, a little harder to get rid of, so we double plated the inside actually on the bottom part over there too. And then we got to do the same thing as we did over there, just get 2 brackets that go across. And then this at least the swing will be all done. We do have some other stuff. We're gonna put a grid here, so that way the feed doesn't, it's as high as that. But probably won't get to that. We probably won't even finish tonight. We'll come in the morning and get it done before I gotta go mow. This is close to done. The pin is kind of in there right now. It was all hot and stuff, so we didn't want to just beat it in there and then it shrinks from cooling and stuff, so it's kind of just half in there. But it can't go nowhere because of these bottom hinges. The inside plate is in there, the inside hanger. The outside one, we just got done drilling these 4 holes, so it's good. So tomorrow
We will be hanging that in the morning, torching it out, welding it, because this has to be ready to roll, because probably at 8, 9 in the morning, Ferdy will be going to mow. Kristoff and me will probably have to finish this. Right, Kristoff? We'll have to finish this? Probably. We're not going to get the back grate on. It's diamond grate, so you can see through it as a sideboard. We won't have time. But we need to make it so it dumps. So that'll be it for this video. You will probably next see this with it actually in action. So thanks for watching, and till the next one.